Assalamu alaikum, guys. What
Assalamualaikum, guys.
the hell, man?
Wait, what? After you?
Oh, did he start? Oh. Assalamu alaikum, guys. What is up? This is Sadan, aka We All Bless. And obviously today, I got my brother Zain, mashallah, here back again. I got Shanur, I got Momin the player. And okay, guys, today obviously, man, today, man, this is a very serious topic we're gonna be talking about, man. Something really bad has happened with Zakir Naik.
Further allegation that I'm involved in terrorism. They could not give proof. Then they said I'm involved in hate speech. Then they went to money laundering.
We all know Zakir Naik, mashallah.
Great Islamic speaker, mashallah.
Mashallah, amazing things Zakir Naik has done. But guys, unfortunately,
Brother asks a very good question.
the brother asked a very good question.
Alhamdulillah, 25 years dawah in India.
Alhamdulillah, 25 years we did dawah in India.
They tried to malign Dr. Zakir Naik.
Controversial preacher.
This controversial Islamic preacher.
Controversial preacher.
Controversial preacher.
Hate preacher Zakir Naik.
Hate preacher Zakir Naik.
As we were preparing for this video, Saad was informing us on what's happened. The Indian government has been accusing him of some very, very distasteful stuff. Hasn't been right.
And man, they've been taking him as a joke, as a threat, as a joke,
Yeah,
whatever.
bro,
he's
like really
saying.
ridiculous claims. Apparently, like he's related to like terrorists and he's influencing like racial politics and all this. Like they're just trying to like make up stuff.
Honestly, it's sad thing.
Zakir Naik is somebody whose ideology has influenced many terrorists.
And when you see Dr. Zakir Naik and when you see him speak, what's the first thing you see? What's the first thing you imagine of, man?
Bro, I imagine a brother asked a very good question.
No, but he's real though. What do you say?
I think he's a very good speaker, man.
Yeah.
Like he's one of the legends, you can
Yeah.
say of our
And
era.
they're saying that basically what he says, he actually does not condemn terrorism. They say he's actually associated with it, and there's attacks that happened in the past, and his name has come out. What do you think? Do you think? I honestly believe Zain that people take out his footages and they, obviously take things out of context and they apply it and they fit it to their need.
Yeah, no,
What do you
listen with Zakir Naik, as Shanur was saying, I'll just add a bit to him, to what he said was that, listen, with Zakir Naik, what comes to mind is he's a scholar, who's talking about, he's a very good debater, he has very good logic whenever it comes to his arguments, and it's hard to compete with him in the intellectual field. Now the Indian government, obviously, they think of him as a threat, right? Because he is someone who can basically gather Muslims together, and he has that. He's proven that with his.
There are millions of people watching him and getting
That's
Exactly.
crazy.
So the BJP nationalist government, we know the Modi-led government is
What does Modi know about Hindu scriptures? Let us have a dialogue, me and Modi.
not the most democratic government there is right now, right? So we understand that they don't want Zakir Naik, and that's why they're accusing him of anything and everything they can,
anything.
right? So that's why it's unfair, but hey, such is life.
That's life, man. And Momin, I want to ask you, do you think that things can be solved with this, bro?
Well, alhamdulillah, I think things can be solved, but it's gonna be a bit hard because it's not easy. Like, I mean, he's not just gonna suddenly just go to another country. Everybody's just gonna welcome him and be like, "Oh, hey, Zakir Naik." After what the media has been spreading about him, like all these like news and everything, people have been showing him as like a bad figure. It's really sad, but I think there is still some hope for him. Like, if he goes to like a country like Pakistan or something, and people welcome him there, like an Islamic country,
But like if Pakistan
and he has
takes
good
him,
knowledge.
India is never gonna take him back again in Pakistan.
Yeah,
Bring
for
him
sure.
back, he's gonna be
Similar to
anti-Indian,
the horrible things India is doing right now with
almost a traitor
Kashmir.
at that point, right?
Yeah,
If India takes him in.
yeah.
But I don't see an easy fix here.
But I just want to say, man, the reason why we love Zakir Naik, man, and you might be wondering, why the hell are these guys talking about? Because when we were young, man, we benefited off him. He was the most electrifying, the most energetic, the most
Dedicated.
audience captivating speaker of all time, man. Whether I know the accent, people roast him a lot for their accent, but I'm telling you, subhanallah, what that type of accent, the places he's been, bro.
The power he's had, the people that he's
Honestly.
come to his shows, and like all the amazing questions that he's answered. Like a lot of people have converted because of him, mashallah.
Honestly, man.
People have been changing because of him. He's a really good like public figure. He's helping a lot of people.
Just to wrap it up, man.
Yeah.
Obviously you want to break down Zakir Naik, right? So what do you say? Like, what do you think that things? Do you think that things can get better with Zakir Naik, bro?
To be honest, I'm not. Really
everybody's
sure,
kicking
man.
him out, man. Subhanallah. Like all these countries are scared, right, for themselves.
Maybe like
maybe like a Muslim country might take him in.
Yeah,
He's
inshallah.
really good. He has a lot of knowledge. He's a very good knowledgeable scholar.
Allah bless
A lot of Islamic knowledge. Inshallah, someone will take him.
Whether you look at
Allah.
the Nigerian people, whether you look at any type of groups of people, subhanAllah, he's been able to grab attention from all different types of places.
Millions of people
So many people,
worldwide,
people
globally.
from Uganda. People from Uganda was talking like, I swear I was on Facebook, but I think people from Uganda. So I pray, inshallah, the situation gets better, man. Inshallah, guys, anything, want to wrap it up with anything last
Yeah, I
thing you
mean,
want to say?
although yes, he's whatever he's done in the past is commendable. At the same time, he has to be very careful about how he plays his cards right now, because he is in a troubled spot, right?
Yeah.
So he has to be very careful about the decisions he makes going into the future. Maybe he has to tone himself down a bit, control himself a bit in terms of, because he's a provocative speaker. We know that, right? That his style, he's aggressive. There's nothing wrong with that.
Shots
That's
fired.
his style, right? But he has to maybe tone it down a bit and just appeal to the people
The
who
masses,
are maligning him. And
Yeah.
listen, and at some point, yes, you have to stand your own ground, because you can't please people, right? You have to be your own person. You can't make everyone happy.
Yeah, exactly.
So hopefully things work out for him.
Okay, guys, inshallah, jazakallah if you enjoyed the video.
Thank you, guys.
Remember, man, like, share, subscribe, and remember, brothers, you bleh, I bleh, and
We
we
are
are blessed. Man, that was so good.